Okay.
Hi, my name is Randy Garrett, and I want to talk to you today about hope. Recently, I had a good friend who got the coronavirus, unfortunately, and that person has been a model, I think, in handling all of this. But at the same time, I sent a scripture along to my friend, and I wanted to read that to you, which says a lot to me about hope. It's Isaiah, and it's 40:28 through 31. And it goes like this: Do you not know, have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. You know, that scripture has said a lot to me. I've probably read that scripture 500 times in my life, and it is definitely my favorite. I think of my friend who has been steady, calm, and in effect renewing their spirit. And I feel like that is an example out of this scripture. You know, we've all had highs and lows. I've had highs. I imagine you've had highs and lows also, just like myself. But I will say to you this, that I remember a time, one of those highs was when I saw 35 people baptized in my church. And I can even remember, and this was all on one Sunday, and I can even remember a mom who watched her husband and 2 children get baptized. And that's a high that I'll always remember the rest of my life. But I've also had lows, and I can go back clear to 25 years ago and trying to explain to a group of people that it was going to take a lot of loans, more than we could pay anytime soon, in order to build our church. But yet, that sacrifice was all worth it. And in the end, it was you know, looking in the rearview mirror, it was just part of the process. And I see that in kind of the coronavirus today. You know, there's a lot of scary news out there, a lot of people feeling isolated. But I wanted to talk to you about my friend here. See if I can walk back here. My friend right here is this Sasquatch. And you know, he's out in the trails all the time, and he gets to feeling isolated too. And so anyway, if you're a person that can walk, I encourage you to get out here on the trails, and maybe you can figure out where this Sasquatch actually lives. I'll give you a hint. It's in the northwest area, and it's not that far from Avondale Road. But if you're a person who can't walk, I have 2 books that I'd like to talk to you about. This one is Philip Yancey, What's So Amazing About Grace. This is one of my favorite books, and honestly, it changed the way I look at things. Philip Yancey lives in Colorado. He's been all over the world, and I love this book. And if you've got the time right now, it's a great read. Also, I wanted to mention The Walk, and my pastor, Brooke McBride, is covering this book every week on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock on our website, bcumc.org, and he's talking about this book. Adam Hamilton is a good author, a pastor in Kansas City area, and so it's also a good read. So my Sasquatch friend, I've talked to him about reading this. I don't know if he'll read this book or not, but I hope you guys will consider it. And remember, there's hope out there, and we should all just try to relax, be calm, and remember in the scripture it says, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength.